Hello and welcome. My name is Santish Knowles and I will be your health expert and your epidemiologist for today, working hand in hand with the Bahamas Ministry of Health. This course is called Microbiology for Healthcare Personnel, and I will be covering the disease dengue fever and dengue virus. Now, what is the disease, you may ask? Well, dengue fever is a viral infection that affects both children and adults, people of all ages and all genders. This disease is transmitted by the Aedes aegypti mosquito. People get this virus by first being bit by an infected mosquito that has the dengue virus. There are 4 stereotypes of the virus, dengue 1 through dengue 4. When an infected mosquito bites a human, the virus spreads through going through the bloodstream and infecting the liver cells and host cells. The main symptoms of dengue fever is headache, pain behind the eyes, joint pain, muscle pain, vomiting, nausea, and in severe cases, you may have dengue hemorrhagic fever and dengue shock syndrome, which is very bad in most cases. Because the Bahamas has a tropical and subtropical climate, and we are known to have rainy weather, the mosquito can be found all over the islands of the Bahamas. These mosquitoes thrive in water and can be found in standing water areas like old containers, tires, and random bodies of water. People who work outdoors or people who love to be outdoors are mostly affected because without using repellent, you can easily be bitten by a mosquito and not knowing which disease this mosquito may carry. The last known reported outbreak of dengue fever in the Bahamas was October 10, 2023. There were 191 cases, the majority of cases being on New Providence, which has the majority of the population of the Bahamas. New Providence had a total of 133 cases of dengue fever, and Grand Bahama had a total of 55 reported cases of the virus. Other islands like Eleuthera Exoma and the Berry Islands only had 1 case, so a total of 3 cases. Now, you may be wondering, why did New Providence have the most cases of the reported virus? Well, because the island of New Providence is so big and overpopulated, the virus is easily spread through people and by mosquitoes. This virus currently has no antiviral. The only thing recommended for the cure is to sleep, rest, stay hydrated, and take medication like acetaminophen. Other medications such as ibuprofen are highly recommended to stay away from because they can cause more bleeding. It is recommended that we all work together to stop the spread of this virus and to fight the bite. We can do this by getting rid of standing water areas such as old tires with waters in them, old containers that harbor water, which are ideal for the mosquito breeding grounds. It is also recommended to wear long clothing when necessary and wearing mosquito repellent or insect repellent. To avoid the mosquitoes from getting into your house, you can use protective screens on your windows and on your doors. If you feel sick, don't panic, especially if it's your first time getting dengue virus. What you should do is stay hydrated and rest. If you experience any pain, take medications such as the aforementioned. To stay up to date about the virus, watch the local news reports because we are always there reporting updates and giving the most advice for how to deal with and control this virus. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has worked towards building a campaign called Fight the Bite Bahamas, which focuses on eliminating mosquito breeding grounds and controlling the virus by educating communities about it. Current research is being done to study vaccines and to genetically modify the mosquitoes so that they are unable to carry the virus. The campaign has also pushed toward community cleanups and even insecticides, which is the mosquito truck that you see come around very so often during the summer, because this is the time where we are known to get the most outbreaks of mosquito bites and the virus, even reported or not. So what will you do with this information now? Will you fight the bite? Will you protect your family and stay protected on your own? Get rid of these mosquito breeding grounds. They are unhealthy for us and they can potentially cause another outbreak, which can cause an epidemic in the Bahamas. The virus is not an epidemic in the Bahamas because it has not killed as much people as an epidemic would. But we still need to control the virus to avoid any future cases of this happening. Fight the bite and join our campaign today.